Hey, Sam here, and welcome to GDPR Pro. This is a WordPress plugin that allows you to be able to ensure that your compliance for GDPR regulations that have come into force is done properly. Now, there was a WordPress plugin that launched recently called WP GDPR Fix. Now, this works seamlessly with that. They actually work together. Now, the GDPR Fix allowed you to be able to create the documents, the pages, all these sorts of things to allow your website to become compliant. What GDPR Pro, this is the plugin we're talking about today, does is puts one of these on your website. It puts a pop-up box, okay? You can create a pop-up box that comes onto your website that allows you to be able to actually get acknowledgement from your visitors that they have read the terms and service, they have read your privacy policy, all these sorts of things, because as part of the regulations, it's best to have them acknowledge it and store the data that they have acknowledged it, so if anything comes up in the future, you are protected. So it can put this over your site nice and easily, a nice easy pop-up box. First name, last name, email, yes, I agree, yes, okay, and it says, it looks like I live in New Zealand, this is where I'm doing the demo from, and so it says, has all the things to do with GDPR compliance. Now, within the pop-up, this is the pop-up over here. I can call it whatever I want, GDPR pop-up. I can put the description with the country, the terms and conditions. I can put in the terms of service. It comes pre-populated with a very good terms of service that is all put in. You can have it redirect to wherever you want whenever they apply. I'll put the privacy policy in as well, email, contact details too. You can customize the pop with the color and the button color as well, text color. And then it says here, display pop-up in all these countries. So I can select just the EU, so it'll select all the EU countries. I can select the EU with the UK if you want as well, or can select none, or could just select all of them if I wanted to, just by pressing Control A and selecting them all. Okay, once I've done this, so if I go EU with UK, I can go through all my pages on my WordPress website and select one to put it on. Okay, now I've got a ton of pages on here, so I could either select them all by clicking Control A or just selecting the one that I want it to go on as well. Once I've done this, I'd simply click Save. If I want to create another one, I can add a new pop-up. If I go over into Users, in here is a data log of the people that have given consent to check out your page and ensure they comply with the GDPR. So when someone submits their form, it'll have their name, it'll have the consent given pop up when they were signed up as well, just so if anything ever happens, you can have this sort of data to back you up. Now, to give you an idea, this is not a replacement for the one that launched last week. This works seamlessly with that as well, because as you can see, it links off to the privacy policy, terms of service, all these sorts of things. You can link off to the ones you have made with the GDPR Fix plugin if you got that as well. If you don't have that, I'd encourage you to look it up as well. However, this does give you a good base start as well to get your website GDPR compliant. Now, the penalties for not complying with GDPR are actually quite big. So if you do have any traffic coming from the UK, I highly suggest you check this out. So check it out in detail for everything that's included with this down below on this bonus page, and make sure you get in. This works for WordPress sites, makes it very nice and easy. So if you are looking to make your site compliant, check out all the details, check out all the feature list down below, and jump on this. It's a small price to pay to ensure you don't get fined, get your website shut down, any of that sort of stuff. You don't want that under these new regulations, especially if you are carrying out marketing, affiliate marketing, all these sorts of things. So if your website makes you money, best to protect it using something like this. This is Sam. It's been a pleasure to show you through GDPR Pro today.